Hey guys, it's Dana. Is it Thursday night again? Got a few things on the table here. Got a few stencils to do. If you guys like essential stencils, I'll give you my discount code. And we got a little bunny. I found this stencil. Forgot I had it. I think it came in a pack, but don't ask me what the other two were because I can't find them. But it's a cute stencil. In the meantime, we were talking about doing that busted bunny canvas, which we did last year. But I'm going to change it up. I'm going to make you a different bunny stencil. It's two canvases. You're going to need a flat canvas, board canvas, and you're going to paint the bunny on here. And then you're going to need another one that you're going to have to hot glue or glue some way. And you're going to need to have two different sides. And then I'm going to show you how to rip it and paint it. I painted the inside first, let it dry, and then painted, well, I painted the outside first, and then I painted the back. Either way, but then you're going to rip it after it's completely dry and glue the background. So I'm doing kind of a pink bunny, and I wanted to do something different. So I started tonight, we're going to finish it. I wanted a bougie bunny, kind of bougie, you know. So there she is. I'm going to do some flowers and stuff. I'm going to make a template for this tonight, and then we'll put it in our group. You guys are going to need to go over to group to finish this Saturday. Hold on, I put the link up. Right there. It's the Artsy Rose group. Should be up. Should be up. Should be up on there. So she's a bougie bunny. She got earrings. She got funky cat eye glasses. A big polka dot thing. She got her teeth in there. I mean, she's looking good. So I'm going to do some bunny some flowers on this too, but I've been practicing doing facial stuff, you know, portraiture, and I didn't get to do none today because I was busy. I got another paint party in May, and he's talking to him every month, so kind of excited. But I seen where they were painting like on old t-shirts to practice whatever you're practicing, or any kind of old canvas, which I think about all the stuff I threw away, right? Anyways, on the back of a canvas, I did kind of a draw. I'm practicing lights and darks and where everything belongs, you know? So I just did this. It took me 10 minutes. So sometimes you think you get enough time for art. I'm sitting here waiting to start the class. I had 10 minutes, so I grabbed this thing. I didn't really like that too much, so I'm going to paint that over. And people are displaying. I told you that one guy, he's getting really famous. He's doing it on cardboard boxes. And people are eating it up. So art can be anything. Don't let anybody tell you. If you want to paint on a soap bottle, you want to paint on your soap box, whatever you want to do, you can do that. Hello, Joellen. So I just did this. I'm waiting for it to dry. I'm just practicing my lights and darks and where my eyes and nose and ears and shadows go. So in the meantime, like I said, I got this stencil, which is Essential Stencils. I love to still selling it, but this was a beat up canvas. I had to fix it a little bit because I mushed it, but it's kind of got something underneath it, another painting. So I just redid the whole front, and I put stripes on the sides, so it's kind of pretty, huh? So I'm going to do another one of those, and we're going to finish this bunny. And then I got, like I said, we're going to do that other one for next week, this one here. And then I got these. I'm going to put these on a card. The Essential Stencils come in really handy, guys. Any kind of rub-offs. I got a whole thing of them here, and there were so many pretty things. They got a lot of religious ones, too, if you guys want. This year, they came up with more like they have Jesus ones. I'll pull it out here. The ones I have crosses and stuff, you know. So, but if you like, you know, the crosses and stuff. So I'm just going to, I painted another that I didn't like. Painted over with some yellow. I'm just going to show you how to put those on today. And let me show you, like this is one of them. It's got the crosses on it and the bird houses. Essential 20% off right now, and you put my deal on there. Sounds like I'm pushing it, but they're wonderful stencils, guys. These are rub-offs. Diana's Deals, capital DANADELS. Put it in when you check out, so that's 30% off. That's a good deal. And they've been having sales, so I got that one thing that's $5, $3. So after I put my own coupon code in, And they got like bunnies and eggs. I used some of these from last year. I'm going to do something with this one. Something, I don't know what yet. I'm thinking maybe a door hanger. But I got some tulips too we're going to do that I got last year. See if there was some more religious ones. Well, they got some religious ones on there. So if you like churches and, you know, Jesuses and crosses, they have a whole selection. But go over there and look, because people are buying them up right now. And once they're gone, they're gone. Now, they do a restock sale once in a while, so make sure you check or put your name in to have it restocked. I got these cute little birds I'm waiting for. So, how now, brown cow? So, let me finish this one up. Turn around. This is going to be the one we do for Busted Bunny. This one right here. I'm going to make a tracer tonight. I just did this. I've been thinking about it, never got to it. But I want to do something different besides the other one. The other one, I think there's a template, I believe, in the guide section. Let me see if you guys are up here. See if I'm on here. Yeah, I had to go out and get a Class A. We went and did some shopping. Did a little stocking up because I'm afraid all the prices. I already noticed that all these things are going up. So we went and did a little stock up. Yep, we did. Oh, here I am, I'm right here. So let me make sure I got you guys. Board canvas, and you're gonna. Here's a mess. I keep getting caught in the rain. I cut it, but it's getting caught in the rain. It gets curly and mushy, or straight and mushy. Here I am, right here. Okay, let's see. Isn't my bougie bunny cute? She's bougie. I'm not done yet. Yeah. Oh, come on. Okay. All right. Let me just put a comment. Usually, if I put a comment, oh, you guys are all on there. Somewhere over the rainbow. Let me just put happy. Happy day, happy day. All right. I was so thrilled to get another job. I'm so happy. I'm looking at some more places. Be surprised how many people have emails and they don't do anything with them. So how am I going to get a hold of you if I can't? You call on the phone, they're all busy. They don't want to talk. So it's like, you know. So he must have called me back an hour after he's seen it. All right, so here she is, my bougie bunny. I gave her yellow earrings, but I think she might need pink earrings, I'm thinking. Yeah, I kind of like that better. Her ears are actually up there, but I don't care. We're doing them down here. You can do them wherever you want. I gave her pink little polka dots, and I'm going to make, I want to use this orange. I use like a green, a light green. And that blue is the Bahama blue, and the pink is, where is the pink? The pink is the fuchsia pop. And the lighter color is pink, is mixed with white. Then I'm going to do this, oh, I already got it out. This fresh mango, or any kind of orangey color. I'm going to use a small brush to head out here somewhere. And I'm going to do some flowers on the top of these things with the light green, mixing great big flowers. Actually, we can do our mushy flowers. That's easy to do, right? Let's do some mushy flowers. Blobby flowers. Let's do some blobbies. Blobby flowers. Do them in orange. I just think the orange is going to complement all these colors. Nice kind of spring pastel colors, guys, right? And we're going to use some, I use Posca pen in her eyes, and just to kind of line this, and then the rest of it's just paint. But we're going to, like I said, I'm going to make another one for you Saturday. So you guys, did the link show up on here? Did the link show up, guys? I might have to do it again. Did the link show up, Lori, Joellen? Hey, Cindy. We're doing a bougie bunny. For our busted bunny, we're going to do that Saturday. It's going to take a little bit of time. So I figure if I get you the template by tonight or tomorrow morning, you guys can start the painting, and then make sure you got a flat canvas and a stretched canvas, which you know what that is. It's the one with the board, or without the board. I had them all right here. Anyways, it's the kind of, you know, you got a rim on the back. Get a rim on the back. Yeah, so they're going to do the guitar at the party there. They said, let me pick it up. So I already had it done, so I might as well do this one because I like it. I want to do it again. Actually, I went and I looked for the template on that because there is a template. It has it. I have it in pink, hot pink, light pink, yellow. I have it with flowers on it. There's one where there's three banjos on one template. So this is going to be fun. I'm just going to do it, but I'm going to encourage them to try some different ones. Oh, maybe I'll do a pink one at the class. I don't know. We'll see. So I'm just kind of blobbing these up. All right. Rinse that out. So fun. So fun. All right. Take this green and I'm going to make some big leaves. Just some footballs, right? Now these are, I wanted some to come this way because when you put that canvas over the background of this, it's going to cover up some of this. So I was trying to concentrate everything towards the middle. So if you want to like make sure that your bunny's kind of dead center, which I don't always do, but she's going to be showing through the busted canvas. So, you know, just make you aware of that. And this green is Sage Mint, just a light green. Seems like there should be more flowers. Okay, let's do some more orange ones. Actually, I think some yellow ones would be pretty with this, wouldn't they? I think so. We'll use that baby duck. Yeah, I'll probably just do the template of this, then you guys can do whatever flowers you want. Then we'll do a few rub-offs. All right, what's the yellow ones? Let's do some more yellow blobs. Let's do some little blobs. How about that? It's raining here. It was so nice all day, and then the temperature dropped. I had to put a sweater on. Oh, it was nice out today. It wasn't real sunny, but it was decent. Yeah. That's good. Now, let's see. What can we do? Let's take some pink and go right inside her. Some little things like that. And Facebook has been doing some weird things because I put like some videos out and they split it up in like 4 or 5 videos, and for every video they did like, there must have been 10 of them there. I'm like, so I'm like sharing away. I don't know which ones. I'm just sharing away. Strange stuff going on, guys. The bots better. You got you bots. You got you bots that are out there. What are you doing? What are you doing? I just want to know. Strange stuff going on. All right, so let me see. Let me just do, I don't really want to wait for that to dry. I'm just going to do the same thing with some white. How about that? What are you doing, bots? I don't know. I know they changed stuff, but that's just weird. There was something else happening like that. I'm like looking at it going, what are they doing? So I'm going to do a little pink here too. A little pink on her body. Yes, I think that's kind of cute. I think that's kind of cute. My bougie bunny. This is just a fine liner brush. I couldn't remember what it was called. Oh my God. It's raining good now. The bulbs are coming up. They need it. I notice the grass is starting to grow. I gotta go out there and start working. Ugh, I don't even want to think about it. I'm not ready yet. I'm not quite ready. All right. I think that's good. So I think I'm going to do, instead of the orange this year, I think I'm going to do like a pink, like this part, some kind of pink design, real bright on the back. Then I'll do this. This I did with those brush, what do I call them? Rake brush. I did it with one of these. They come flat too, like this. That's how I got that look. But you could also, the first one I ever seen where they did this, they use like napkins, which you guys have been giving me. I was thinking of that too. You could use a napkin on the bit. Of course, you'd have to let it dry quite a while. And you got to be careful how you rip through it. I just use the scissors, but you're supposed to use like a utility knife. I got one. I didn't do it. But you don't have to use just paint. You could use something else. But you want contrast to make it look good. You know, keep it all like like this is orange and greens. Everything has orange and greens. This is going to have, everything's going to be like pinks and greens and some oranges and blues. So try to keep whatever you do to the other canvas in the same color family, and it'll look better. So we'll do that Saturday. So this is going to be, I'm going to make a template out of this. So, all right, so then I got to do my face today. So we got these little guys. We're going to do a card. When did I get on this already? Well, I must have got a pencil in my hand. Leave pencil marks everywhere. Yeah. Where everybody was out today, boy. It's nice out. So this is actually a canvas. You get these from Walmart. Now you could do 2 or you could do 3. I just kind of stuck them on here so they wouldn't get lost, but I don't know if 3 would actually fit on here. No, I think, oh, well, wait. Maybe. I think I can get 3 on here. Then I got this to put on a card. Oops, kind of was stuck. It's okay. It's okay. And they were giving these out free. They usually give a little paddle. But the last couple of people that I know, they did get one of these. Did you get one of these, Lori, when you ordered the rubber to get the rub off? Did you get one? No, she's still listening. Let's see. I'm assuming everybody's getting one of these. So now you're going to take the back off, first thing. It's like a sticker, but there's like another piece on top you're going to rub off. So, like the image is in between. I got some pretty tulip ones too. I don't want to do them. You going to do the bunny? I'm not going to finish the next week. Give everybody time to get their stuff. Didn't you already do one? Didn't they say you did one? Let's get a blue paint. I get blue paint on there. I had a battle with the blue the other day. I had it everywhere. Something on here, it's okay. Now when you're doing like stretch canvas like this, you know, a lot of times these things are better on a smooth surface like a card or a piece of wood, because you'll see you get like this, you see it moving around. So really give it a good press when you're doing it on a canvas. Okay, so this is, I think you get 2 of these in a pack at Walmart. So I bought these a while ago. I think the template from this is in the guide section up there, and that's the bunny that I used to make the busted bunny. Somebody check, I'm pretty sure it's in there. Do anybody know if it's in there? It's the same bunny, basically. It's the same bunny, a little smaller, but I'm pretty sure that template is in the guide section. I went to look earlier, and I got involved with a bunch of other stuff, so, yeah. I had to go down to town hall and make a lot of errands today. A lot of errands. Oh, there you go. It's come off. Nope. I'm going to daughter backed out of doing that big party at the wine fest. Luckily, I found somebody. It's a kid, though. I don't know if he's going to do as good, but it'll have to do. It broke up a little bit, but it's okay. It's okay. We're going to do one. Kind of do one this way, top a little bit like that. I can touch this all up too. I'll touch it up. I'll touch it up. You want to do something besides a bunny. He says, well, I'll just do a different bunny, but I don't know. Let's think of something. What could we put in the middle of that busted bunny? What else could we do, guys? What else could we do? I don't know. I was thinking, what was I thinking of? Something. Can't remember right now, but yeah, I'll cover that up a little bit. What could we do? Thinking maybe an Easter basket or something. I don't know if they'll show up and do some eggs. Like have the eggs spilling out of it somehow. I don't know. That's what I was thinking of. Did you? Oh, secret in here. I don't have that much Easter stuff. I don't know what happened. I think a lot of stuff got put away with the Halloween stuff. Remember, she took it to the Salvation Army by accident. I think it's what. Well, I got quite a few things last year. I ordered, and then she got me some stuff. So, but you know, so I'm trying to get rid of stuff, and I can put all this stuff out too. So, yeah, I got a box Halloween stuff I haven't gone through. One I'm gonna keep. I'm gonna eventually here find a place to sell this stuff. So I'm going to keep some of it. Yeah. Yep. Oh, geez, I'm stuck to everything. Make sure you get the edges real good. That's the most important part. Make sure you get them edges. You'll see it start to lift away. Yes, I got more Easter stuff to put out. So basically, I got a party for every month. I would like to get a few more. Then one guy's talking about doing them every Tuesday, once a month. First, he was like every week. I said, I don't think it's going to work out. You're not going to get that many people. But I think he had the place I used to work at do it for him before I came along. He says, all of a sudden they stopped. This is because they closed. You know, both of them. There was two and they both closed. There's people doing it, but they're doing crafts and stuff. They're not doing this, you know. I don't know. Come on, is it coming up? It's not coming out even because this thing is too unstable. There you go, that's better. Okay. I covered that little corner up a little bit. I gotta find out what color paint did I use on this. I think this is baby duck and white, pretty sure. I'll go around the edges. Pretty, maybe with a little border on it, maybe some washi tape, or what do I get? Something lacy would be pretty too. I'm gonna do those. I told you about those kits I was doing. Finally found a stencil I wanted for the kits. When they're done, I will put them on here. They're so pretty, guys. So pretty. Different. They said to be different, so I'm gonna be different. Which I can do pretty good. I can do different. I found this pretty one. This should match right. Ooh, yes. This is another Joann's buyout. I told you that store I was at, and they buy closeouts. Ollie's, is that the name of it? Whatever it is. And bunch of washi tape there. I gave you guys some of it. I'm going to paint the sides to fix these pieces up. So yeah, the guy was taking like old t-shirts and stuff and the back of canvases and old canvas. I just threw away 2 big pieces. I didn't like the paintings. I had took them off the stretchers and I thought, well, crap. I could have used the back of them and cut them up in squares and they're gone. So I don't know. I'll know that next time. But I thought that came out pretty cool. I'm just learning my lights and darks and where things belong. So I kind of scratched this up. I was waiting for you guys. It ain't nobody. It's just me fooling around. Practicing. No, that's not anybody. Nope. Nobody. Probably paint the other side too, though. We'll stop. One year I had done these ones in black, and I had done little eggs on it. Like Yugoslavian or Polish, they do like the black with the bright colors. I love it. I used to have a craft kind of thing I had got from a friend of mine, and that's what it was. It was like a black shellacked something. It wasn't really ceramic. It was some kind of strange wood-like material, and then it had like black lacquer, like they use for Oriental. Really bright designs and colors. I don't know whatever happened to it. Who knows? Gave it away or something. A little cups in with it too, like shot glasses kind of thing. I don't know if you'd use it for that. There must have been something they originally used for it. I don't know what it did, but don't ask me. It's too much stuff. Too much stuff. Seems like I did give it away. Probably did. Oh, that little corner. So it starts to lift up, just put it back down and go over it. It should come right up. Should go right down. There you go. Close enough. There you go. And just touch up this yellow paint. I didn't think winter was ever going to win. There's still snowbanks. There's still a few, because that's how high they were. They're not. They're finally melting. They're all black. You know how it does that? I'm like, there's still snowbanks. Not unusual, right? A little yellow and a little white. I think that's what I used. Yeah, it looks right. Some baby duck. Yeah, it's perfect. There you go. Just touching up things I skimmed with it. Happens, right? My daughter and her grandkids were down. So adorable. I got this one. Her name is Savannah. I call her Vanna Banana. And my granddaughter bring her back here to show her the paintings. And I have this one of a unicorn I used to do for paint parties. She looked at it. It's a great big one. She goes, "That's mine." So first she came out and I have these like 3 bunnies. I put them in and she went up. I said, "You can have it." So she says, "You shouldn't have done that." Before she left, she had more stuff. So cute. It's all right. So I need to get rid of stuff. It's okay. I'm the biggest kid in the house. Just touching this up, guys. Just touching it up. So cute. So adorable. Like 2.5. Just about potty trained. Adorable. Just adorable. She's either all over everybody or she's like shy. So funny, right? I just lost my stuff. Just fixing this up a little bit. Okay, where'd you go? Yeah, I'm about ready to do another door hanger. I'm thinking maybe doing something with these tulips. I'm not sure yet. You only got a couple weeks to Easter already. I'm like, wow. Yeah, it's like, what, 6 weeks to Mother's Day. Mother's Day is really too, right? Well, I don't know what I did with it. It fell right over here. Come on. I think it's in the middle of all these stencils I got over here. did you go? Well, I lost my washi tape. I guess we're not doing that. I'm going to dry this a little bit, though. Yeah, I've been pulling out stuff left and right. I got all kinds of stuff. Get stuff more. I like the, you guys, I remember. Oh, I found it. You guys ever remember doing these? I love rain boots. We might do rain boots again. You can do this after Easter. Kind of a spring thing. I love them. I did one in polka dots too. You guys remember that? And I think when I first started doing this, you bought the pink one. So this is kind of pretty. I'm not sure I'm going to do it. I'm just going to get it up here first. I went through and cleaned this closet a little bit too the other day. Found stuff in there. Oh, lots of stuff. I wonder if this will fit around the edges. Wonder. Let's try. Kinda. I can kind of tuck it back the other way, right? That's kind of pretty. Can you see that? Let's do this. It's kind of pretty. And we just tuck this edge right there like that. It'll stay on better. Party. Let's go in the kitchen. Got all my baby plants out. I got some more seeds to plant. My daughter came, and I think I told you guys this. She has a little greenhouse. You know, Ricky Bang Bang. He made it for her out of old windows and stuff. It's really pretty. And she left her seeds out there. Didn't put them in anything, and the mice ate them all. So she's at my house, confiscated a bunch of seeds. So I need to get some more. I really don't need that many. Just me here, but I don't have the air I used to have. So. That's cute, huh? It came up cute. Cute. Cute, huh? You know what it needs? A ribbon. It needs a ribbon. That off-white ribbon would be pretty. What's on here? Diana Myers is notifying me. That's what it said. It's Diana. You're making this up. I'm not making this up. I wonder what she wants. Weird. All right. I didn't even type anything. All right. Anyways. Now, anybody that's never done cards with us, you know, we still have an ATC group, Artist Trading Cards. And we do a lot of little cards, and we trade them back and forth. If anybody's interested, let me know. We made these last week. Little trading cards, and you can put, which I didn't do yet, you can put, we have these little things you can put in the back, which are in the group, in the guide section. We did all kinds of them. So, if you're interested, I'm just doing a regular card. So if you do get stencils, you can make cards out of them. All you need is cardstock, or not cardstock. You could use cardstock, but really it's more reasonable to get watercolor paper. You can get it pretty heavy, 140, 180 pounds. Fold it in half, or, you know, you might have to do quarters, and then just, this one, this size actually, all I had to do was cut this in half, and then half of that is enough for a card. So you get 2 cards. So that's like 40 cards you get out of that box. And then I'm just going to stencil, you know, or rub off, transfer this onto here. And you get yourself a card. Isn't that fun? If you got a stamp of any kind, like some kind of Easter stamp would be cool. Like I said, if you like religious ones, they got a whole bunch of new religious ones. I forgot, I could go back because I found something that I want. They're like antique designs. They're like antique. I didn't really want any more Easter stuff, and I didn't want, you know, because Easter's not going to be that long. I wanted something like Mother's Day, something I could use like the whole summer, you know. Eraser. I don't know where my other eraser went. Okay. cute little card right here. Just stick it down. Get your, I'm sure this has got a name. I don't know what they call it, buffer maybe. This is Essential Stencils. So you usually give this stuff for free. So I don't know if they're doing it with everybody. They were doing these little orange paddle things. I have a couple here somewhere. They usually give you something to transfer it with. It comes right with it. So pretty. They got some cute bunnies out too. I almost bought them. I said, "Get enough bunnies, Diana." They have these cute, like white little pink and white bunny. Oh my god, they're cute. I got these other ones. They're like birds. You guys, they're really different. They're like more animated looking, with big black eyes. They're really pretty colors, like bright oranges and pinks. They're beautiful, and they're on back order. So I, had to put my name on the list. Really different. That was like this for summer. I got enough bunny stuff. And eggs and all that kind of stuff. So we're good for that, right? Get around the sides real good because you're going to lift from the sides. Make sure you give yourself, like there's a clear thing on this you cut out. Give yourself a little room on that. So not too much, but just enough so you can see that where it's lifting. I got a ton of ribbon in there. It kept popping out of the thing, so I got the box taped shut. It was driving me nuts. Every time I'd move something, all over, they would just unwind and roll across the floor. So this is ridiculous. I think I need to get like maybe a doll, or I was thinking maybe even like a paper towel holder, something like that, because this is messy. But I got some ribbons I wanted to get out. I'm like, I'm not getting that out of there today. Not today, Diana. Not today. Not today. So if you guys have never been here before, anybody's watching, I've been doing art a very long time, like 40 years, and I am self-taught. I've been where you are. I've done what you've done. It's not easy, but I'm here to not only teach you, but I want to help you become inspired and skilled and confident. And, I do a lot of teach newbies and people who are hobbyists and people wanting to learn a little bit more. Well, I do all that because I like to explore things. We explore stuff. We talk about stuff. I send videos to you. And we were out this new restaurant. Oh my god, it was so good. Don't ask me. I can't even pronounce this. It's Mexican. It was really good, and you could tell it was a new build. There was rocks everywhere. And what am I doing in the parking lot? My daughter's like, "You are nuts. I'm looking for rocks." It's rock painting season, guys. Start collecting your rocks. I ordered some last year, but I don't think I'm going to try to get some. I like them that they're all even, but I like them to be different too, because then I can kind of imagine what would be on the rock, So anyways, it's almost rock painting time. Almost time to go outside and paint with watercolor too. That's going to be next. I want to do that watercolor. Do you guys remember we did it with the sponge? It was like you lift it away and you get all these like images. That's fun too. I have to do that again. You can see when it starts to lift. Yeah, so on Saturdays, well, Thursday nights every week, it's 7 o'clock, Paint and Create. And then on Saturdays, it's 4 o'clock in the group. Let me see if that link's up here again. Thought I put up here. Did the link show up at all? Hey, Kat. I don't think the link showed up. All right, let me try it again. The link. All right, the link show up? I'm not seeing it here. Sometimes it shows up here, sometimes it shows up later. I just put the link up. So if you can't find the link, it's actually Art by Diana Myers free group, the Artsy Rose. I put a lot in there. I know it. I got to change that. Nobody was finding it, and I think a lot of people thought it was like a paid group, so that's why I did that quite a while ago. But they don't like you to change names, so I think I'm going to put the Artsy Rose group. But it's Artsy with a Z, A-R-T-Z. They tell you why, and they tell you not to do that either. Make it normal stuff. I'm like, well, too late now. So, anyways, if you are looking for it, it's Art by Diana Myers, free group, the Artsy Rose shop. All right, so I just put it, I hope it's up there, I don't know. So 4 o'clock on Saturdays, that's where I am. And every week we do something different. We're going to finish that Busted Bunny. Maybe I'll have a reading. I put the book out if anybody wants to buy it. You know, narrator there. Just finish this up. And I'm going to make a template for that pink bunny, the bougie bunny. The bougie bunny. Bougie bunny. Next week I got they're on, what do I call it? Creative week, so they ain't got to do anything unless they want to. So next week we got that pretty bunny with the flowers up here that we're going to do. Where is it? This one we're going to do in our group. I'm going to open this group up soon. If you guys want to get in, let me know. Oops. Probably the same deal I did last time. I'm thinking it's going to be April 1st. I'm got to do a couple templates for the other guy. Then I'm going to do some templates for opening up that. And I don't know. I only opened it up once last year, so if you don't get in, I'm so busy half the time. And it's a lot of work doing all that advertising. You guys have no idea. So if you think you want to get in, you're going to have to let me know. Because who knows when I'll open it again. Let's see if this one side doesn't want to come up. Why? Well, this one doesn't. I'm thinking April 1st. Oop. And I got some classes coming up too, for myself. So, if you guys join, I hope you do. The more people I have in there, the more stuff I can do. There's only a few now, so. So I got a couple of them don't come around. They're paying me. So, you sure okay? You sure okay? I haven't done it, I'm busy, you know, whatever. Okay. So, it's hard though, I understand, because, you know, we didn't have all this stuff back in the day. And, you know, you got to it when you got to it, you know. Sometimes a painting would sit so long, I never got to it. And by the time I got back to it, it was kind of too late. So there it sat. I have a couple hanging around here. Everybody thinks it's beautiful, but really, they were never finished. So it's just life keeps happening, right, guys? I tell you, sometimes I could tell you which paintings I did, if my kids don't confiscate them, what I was doing that year and when I painted it, because there was probably something big going on, you know, buying a house or something, you know. Something cute. Little bunny. Then you could put some just, hi, how you doing? Happy Easter, love, Mom, you know. So, fast, cute way to make a little card. That over here. Then we did this thing. Cute, huh? With washi tape. I just rolled it back like this way. If you don't want to do, you can do designs on the side too if you want to. And I think this needs a little ribbon. I think I'm gonna end up doing a little ribbon on this. Pretty, huh? Right this way. This way. All right, remember Saturday I'm gonna make a template for this. I'll do it right after class. And this will be, we're gonna do a pink colored theme. Then I'm gonna do this tonight too, so I have two of them. All right, put this over here. Yeah, so that'll be it for tonight. Gotta do the Easter stuff. Let me turn this around. So now I went ahead and I painted this canvas. The thing is, when you're doing stencils, you have to make sure the back is dry. Pretty smooth, because I got a piece here that's kind of, looks like the paint ran. That's okay. Now, I don't wash these stencils like I'm supposed to, but you'll notice that one side is more raised. That's the side you want. And when you're using, now you could use a makeup sponge. You can use a sponge. But when you do it, you don't put it on wet. Now, this one I used yesterday for the other one, and I wiped it off with a wet wipe when I got done. and then I just let it dry. So if you use these, don't put it on wet or it'll go underneath the template or stencil, whatever you want to call it. Now you can tape it down if you're worried it's going to move. I'm not really worried. And I'm going to do the middle part white. I need more white paint. And then I kind of, when I got done with the wreath part, I kind of touched it up a little bit more paint and made more leaves. You could make more flowers in there. You could do whatever you want. Whatever you want. I did the bunny in white. You take your paint with a dry brush, go into the paint, get a good amount on there, then you offload it so it gets up in the bristles, but not a lot. Then some people smush and drag it. I always just stipple it on. I'm kind of heavy-handed, so I'm always worried that I'm gonna. Now they got a set of small brushes I'm still waiting to get, and I think you could mush more with them. They're like almost like pencil size. I'm kind of excited. Can't wait to get some. All right, so then I can do like a green. Let's do this just green I already got out here. Yeah, do the same thing. I'm gonna load my brush up. Then I'm gonna offload. Just to like that light green that I had. Let's see here. I'm just gonna do this. Just make sure you got everything covered. You usually don't have to go over it more than a couple times. Like I said, you can touch it up with a small brush. Some people think this might look easy, but I know people who thought this looked easy and couldn't do it. It's not that complicated, but like any art, you just got to learn it. And, you know, some people are going to be better than others right off the bat, and others not so much. She kept bragging up about it, and then I see her like a week later, and she's like, I couldn't do it. So she make it look so easy. I said, well, I've been doing it a while. Of course, this, at the time, I had just started doing it. I would do people's, like, it was the style to do them. You guys remember doing those borders? I had a pansy border. I had a rose border. I had all kinds of borders. They came in kits, and I would tape them up on the wall. I'd use a leveler, and I would use a Q-tip to get the little extra spots out. And, you know, I had wet wipes and alcohol in case I made mistakes. It was like a project. So why is it taking you so long? Does it look good? Her mother said she couldn't do it. I did it, but does it look good? You know, so don't mock people that do anything like this, that it's not art. It is art. Not only that, but somebody designed this template. I have a friend who does art, Tammy Muto, and she just designed a whole bunch of, they just had her on their site, Essential Stencil. She designed dragonfly ones. So it's all art, guys. It's all art. So I'm going to take a wet wipe. And and then just let it dry. Now you can put it in your water if you want to, but this kind of works better. If you got a little alcohol, you could use that too, and just get most of it out of the way. These bushes are very stiff, so usually it's just fine, Let it dry. Now, so if you're doing 2 or 3 colors, you're gonna do the same thing. You're gonna just do this and then get on your paper towel and just kind of brush it out. Now the paint will come out. It'll come out. It's pretty good, right? Pretty good. All right, so I'm going to wipe off my template to wipe it off a little bit, and then we're going to put a little extra stuff on there. Me Mother's Day for too long, too. Thank God, that weather was making me crazy. It's over here. Now, you could do a lot of different things here. Instead of the green, I think I'll do get a small brush, small round. And I'm going to do, instead of the green, I'll do some white little leaves. Oops. Just lay it down, and it'll look good. We'll do some pink, too. Do some pink, right? This one came out better. It's just no, like the other one was it was really beat up. It's a problem with having things. That's why I needed shelving, because you can't. Things get ripped. I got another one I got to fix a little bit. It's just a tiny bit, but you know nobody wants to. You know, I just charge a discount if I got a little rip, you know. But it's just that they're like really kind of dry, almost like paper. So they rip easy. Even with everything you can do to protect them, it still happens. So that's why you need to, there's a way you stack them a certain way. And that's why you need shelving for a lot of this stuff, or they just get so beat up. That one had been tossed around in bags and boxes. So, you know, it was pretty beat up, so I had to make it look better, but it's not great. So, but somebody will want it. Give it away or something. I hate wasting stuff. Don't you? I hate wasting stuff. Kind of scrappy like that. Let's do like a light pink. You could maybe do some roses or something too. Let me see. I'm gonna take that that pink, that fuchsia pop. Add some white, make a light pink. A little. I gotta have a little bit darker because it won't show up with this peachy color. This peach color is actually yellow ochre, yellow and white. No, it's yellow ochre, fuchsia pop, and white. And it got this orange color, so pretty. But you could just use an orange. So you could put some little like roses in if you want to. Like that. I just made it pink. A purple would look pretty too, like a purpley, light purple. Just making like little half circles. Yeah, so you can paint over these stencils. You could do him in brown or something. Yep, have fun with them. I got a lot on this side. Let's put some more over here. Ooh. Cute, right? So cute. Let's do some on the sides too. Let's do like this. Let's do like this. Just being creative. Gotta have different colors for things to show up. You gotta put a light in with the dark. It's all about contrast, right guys? All about contrast. Darks and lights, making shape things. Just like me doing that face thing. I'm learning the shapes and stuff, but I'm using my paints for the darks and lights instead of putting a bunch of, I'm not into the paint part yet. I'm just doing the shadows, and I'm using my paint, the darks and lights, and creating contrast. So let me take some of that green. I can make some leaves on here too, right? Why not? Now you could go and just put a whole bunch on the sides too. Like I made stripes on that other one. Let me see, I need to fix this piece too dark. You could do some stripes on the sides, or you could do roses. I'm gonna do stripes. Just kind of, I need a bigger brush. Okay. Just kind of make stripes. Lights and darks, contrast. You just the pink without putting the little lines of the other colors in there, it would not look right. Oh, look at these too close, but that's okay. Any of you guys ever watched Game of Thrones? Do you know what it is? I read all the books one summer. It took the whole summer. So now I couldn't afford HBO, so for a while there I was pirating it. And watching my mother's and this and that. Well, I never got to see the last of it. Let me tell you something. It's been keeping me up at night. That's the problem with binge watching stuff. But I finally finished it, and everybody said the ending sucked. The ending sucked. I'm still thinking about it because it makes you think, but yeah, it kind of sucked. But I went and I used to have I got rid of it, another station. That's a nice one. You can just buy single ones and get rid of the ones you don't want. It's like better than cable because I can just buy. I have Netflix and Prime most of the time, but I'll try other stations. But I went back to HBO Max just to watch that. But you know, it was only $10. It's cheaper in my Netflix now. Netflix, of course, I got a whole big family plan. I got half my family on it. So they let you do that now, but you pay more. As long as they got my number, address. So yeah, it's like, this is cheaper than Netflix. There's a bunch of stuff on there I want to watch. I never got to watch The Sopranos. I gotta get a life. I used to complain about my clients doing that. Now I'm doing it. But what the heck? I like a good movie, all right? I like a good movie. Who don't like a good movie? I do. Well, the summers will be here. I'm not so interested. We'll see when the winter months. You're looking for something. Isn't that pretty with the green like that? So this is like a mint sage green, I think it's called. Sage mint. And then just the fuchsia pop and some white. And then the background is the orange I made. I made it though. But you can use any kind of orange and add some white, maybe even a little yellow, and you get a similar color. Alright. Cute, huh? I'm not going to do the polka dots on this one. The other one I had to, it had so many gouges and rips, and the poor thing, I don't know what to do with it. It was a mess. Yeah. You can see, if you can see all the little lumps in it and stuff. Crack. Oh, crack. That's the other one. And then this one is this one. So I'll put these out in my front room. Pretty, huh? I like it with the roses. I like the roses better. They kind of match, so I could put them somewhere together. Right? They're cute. I'm dry. Then I will do this right now for you guys. I'm going to make a template, and I'll put it out in our other group. And I will see you guys Saturday at 4 o'clock. I think that's all I'm doing tonight, right? Yeah. I know I'm doing the busted canvas. Am I doing anything else? I don't know. I got lots of stuff here going on. So then after Easter, it's only a few weeks away, we'll start doing some summer stuff. I really want to do some flowers too. Any cool? So I was just sitting here thinking, what am I going to paint? So I might paint the other side of this too. I have 2 of these because, you know, I do one, I make one for you guys, then I do another one. So my daughter's like, and my granddaughter's like cleaning my stuff. She goes, how come we got 2 of everything? It's because I make one first, then I make a template if I'm going to make a template. Sometimes I don't. And then I do one for class. So I end up with 2. Now, when I do one live, a live class, I auction off and just give it out free. The other one. Then the one that I do in the class usually is sucky because I'm talking. And I'm horsing around and I'm helping everybody. I'm like a hawk trying to make sure there's no paint everywhere. And I'm telling jokes. And, you know, then I have to sit down because of my poor old legs. You know, but I have a ball. I love it. I love doing it. Kind of looks like my husband. All right, guys. So I will see you Saturday. Have a great couple of days. And I'll have your template ready for you. Make sure you got one flat canvas and one like this. You know, stretch canvas. And this will go on it like that. And on the other side, after we rip the canvas, that'll show through. My bougie one. But if you want to do the other one, she is in the guide section. Pretty sure. I'll go check as soon as I get done here. So have a great night, everybody. And I will see you Saturday. And I hope inspiration finds you wherever you go. If anybody watches this, make sure you put hashtag rewatch so I know what everybody likes, you know. Hope inspiration finds you wherever you go, guys. And make lots and lots of art. See you guys later. Bye.